My name is Mariah Brock, the class's literacy fund. And this is assessment video and reflection. Today's date is February 24th. Okay, so we are going to read this Paw Patrol book, okay? And it's going to describe many characters that are in Paw Patrol, okay? So, when I'm reading this, you're going to pay attention to me reading, and then I'm going to ask you little questions that you are going to have to draw on your whiteboard, okay? And you're going to have to answer these and hold it up, okay?
All those.
Yeah, so this is your whiteboard. Okay, so you need to pay attention to each thing that I'm saying, okay? Because you're not going to know the questions this time that I'm going to be asking, okay?
Okay, I know how to do all of that.
Yeah, okay, ready? Whenever there's trouble in Adventure Bay, the Paw Patrol will save the day. There's 6 tough pups with special jobs and talents who are always ready to race to the rescue with their super cool vehicles and toys. When Ryder calls, the Paw Patrol reports to the lookout to get their rescue mission. No job is too big and no pup is too small. Chase. Chase is on the case. Chase is the Paw Patrol's smart, organized police pup, a natural leader of the pack. He's a German Shepherd who can direct traffic, block dangerous roads, or control a crowd. Chase can also solve any mystery with his super sniffing nose, but that mystery had better not involve cats or feathers because it makes him sneeze. Chase's pup house transfers into a police truck. In his pup pack are a megaphone, a searchlight, a net, and other things to help his police pup keep the peace.
Okay, Marshall.
Marshall. I'm all fired up. Marshall is the Paw Patrol's fire dog. He's a Dalmatian always ready to race to the rescue. Though his excitement often makes him a little clumsy when running into the lookout for a mission, he'll trip over his own feet and even knock over other pups. But no matter what happens, Marshall always lets his friends know that he is okay. Marshall's pup house turns into a fire truck. His pup pack holds a double spraying fire hose that helps him extinguish all sorts of trouble.
Okay, Rebel.
Rubble. Let's dig it. Rubble is the team's construction pup. He's a tough bulldog who loves to build, dig, and get dirty. But he also loves warm baths at Katie's pet parlor. Rubble is great at skateboarding and snowboarding. He also has a soft spot for itty-bitty kitties and other cute creatures. Rubble's pup house turns into a digger with a bucket, shovel, and a drill. His pup pack opens into a bucket arm scoop so he can dig into any situation.
And Sky.
Sky. The pup's gotta fly. Sky is the Paw Patrol's fearless, flying daredevil. This cockapoo pup may be the smallest on the team, but she's also the fastest, and she's always ready to fly off on any adventure. Sky stays active by snowboarding and dancing along with her Pup Boogie video games, but she also takes time to get relaxing pedicures. Sky's pup house transfers into a helicopter. Her pup pack has wings that pop out to help her fly into action.
Then Rocky.
Rocky to the rescue. Rocky is the recycling pup on the Paw Patrol. This mixed breed is one creative canine. He has 1,000 ideas and can often turn someone else's trash into his treasure. His motto is, don't lose it, reuse it. Rocky can get a little scuffy because he's not a fan of baths. In fact, he doesn't ever like getting wet. Rocky's pup house transfers into a recycling truck. His pup pack includes many different tools and an awesome mechanical claw.
Then Zuma.
Zuma. Ready to dive in. Zuma is the team's water rescue dog. A
I
fun-loving Labrador
I like Zuma.
of the Paw Patrol team. He's happy and energetic and is always trying to get a more serious pup to lighten up. Zuma loves the beach and anything water-related. This playful pup surfs, dives, and even enjoys bath time. Zuma's pup house turns into a hovercraft. His pup pack holds air tanks and propellers to help him dive deep underwater.
Ryder.
Ryder is a 10-year-old boy who runs the lookout and leads the Paw Patrol. He adopted and trained each of the puppies to be a part of one terrific team. When someone needs help, Ryder calls the pups, picks the right ones for the job, and rolls out with them. And when the work is done, he makes sure they get all
No
well
pups.
deserved.
No pups here.
The lookout is home and headquarters of the Paw Patrol. When Ryder gets a distress call, he calls the pups, who gear up during the elevator ride to get their mission at the top floor, and then slide down into their pup houses, which transfers into vehicles. Then they roll out and save the day. At the top of the lookout, the Paw Patrol watches over the whole city in response to any calls for help. The pups gather for their mission here, and Ryder organizes the pack and decides which pup is best for the job. Okay, so we just learned all about the Paw Patrol, okay? So, you're going to take this marker, okay? There you go. And I'm going to ask you some questions, and you are going to answer on your whiteboard, okay? Okay, so what pup did we find out that was, that can take out flames with water in his pup pack?
Rocky.
Rocky? Was it Rocky? Do you want to check back? Let's look. Was it Rocky?
Marshall.
Marshall. So what you do while using your whiteboard is you would write down Marshall. So we would write Marshall. And you would show me that. That would be your answer, right?
That's Marshall.
Yeah. Okay, so next, who is the 10-year-old boy that controls the Paw Patrol? So, you're going to write down right here.
It's Chip.
Who controls the whole Paw Patrol? Who is the 10-year-old boy? Do you want to look back?
It is Ryder.
Ryder is the 10-year-old boy. So we would write what?
Ryder.
We would write Ryder.
How do you write Ryder?
So R. Y.
How do you do Y?
It's right here. Can you try it?
Or straight line down.
Straight line down and a V on top. A V on top. Okay, and then a D.
I know how to do D.
And then an E. And what's the last letter?
R.
R. Good job. Okay, who is the one girl on the team?
Sky.
Sky, that is right. Do you want to write Sky? Let's find it.
It's right here.
Okay, so can you write Sky?
Yeah. I don't know how to do it S.
An S? Do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
Okay, watch. You squiggly line.
Okay.
Go top to bottom. Curve and curve.
Then do
Okay.
Oh, that I can straight line.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
line up. Yep. And then one more line. Perfect. And then another Y. Remember we just learned how to do a Y?
Straight line down.
Yeah.
Then like this. Did it.
And then an E.
Then I'll E. Did it.
Good job. And the last question I have for you is how many people are on Paw Patrol? How many pups are there? Write it down when you have the answer. Don't say it out loud.
Ryder.
How many pups are on Paw Patrol? Count this and then write down your answer.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Okay, can you write that number down?
1.
So how many were there? How many were there? You just counted them.
6, 7.
Okay, so write a 7.
You straight line down.
Yep. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah. You did the 7.
Can you copy that 7 that I wrote?
The straight line down.
Yeah.
Straight line down. And 7.
Perfect. Okay, so we did this activity because sometimes you are not going to have questions like we did the other time. Our previous questions to look at.
Just up there right here.
Just wait. So sometimes you are not going to have those questions to look at before reading. So really paying attention to what you're reading so then you can answer questions later on like you just did very well at. It's going to help you a lot, okay?
Okay.